don't wait. So I love that Valerie just showed us the lantern, and then we saw it beside some of the other things that we've been featuring in the show. We're going to talk about the Illuminated Celebration Fireworks Spheres. Now, I can tell you, these sold out the last day that they were presented. That was April of last year. These seasonal ideas that Valerie brings to us are just that. They're seasonal. And when they go quickly, it takes until the next year's season for them to return. So the original offering was a set of 3 of the spheres, and that is a 4-inch, a 5-inch, and a 7-inch size. And then she added today, because this is new, this is something we didn't have the last time
That's
around,
right.
the 8-inch sphere that you can shop for on its own. So I'll just show you back here. This is the original set of 3, Valerie, that sold out last year.
It did.
Last April.
It did.
Gone.
Leah, we love our spheres. Just saying.
I love it.
We do.
Should
You're
we-
multi, red, white, and blue.
Okay.
Always the most popular because you get all 3 colors
3.
in one set.
Okay.
Red, white, guess. Red, white, and
Blue.
Red, white, yes, red, white, and blue.
There's the blue. And then black.
And then this black. So it's midnight blue and then this black. And talk about night sky.
Oh my goodness.
What the
yes.
black does by
Yeah.
giving you this night sky look. And
Yeah.
yes, every sphere has white twinkling lights or, oh, yep, you saw it. White twinkling lights or multi-twinkling lights, and we'll bring our lights down in a minute just so you can see that a little bit better. Did you see how it was flashing to get in its rhythm?
To go.
And then it goes to a true twinkle, which means there is no darkness. There's not a time in which there isn't light twinkling.
Oh, look at that. I mean, it is like a firework. It's just that.
It so is.
And that's because the glass is etched with that firework celebration design.
From inside.
Inside.
Yes.
Oh,
It
so
is-
pretty.
It is just fantastic. And it looks like the fireworks are exploding inside. There we are.
These
Oh my
are
goodness.
already
Look at
gone.
this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's so cool.
Quinny, thank you. That is just so good. Oh my goodness.
I can almost hear sort of the pop happening, right? When the fireworks go.
Oh, yeah. I wish my sound effects were. Quinny, do you have fireworks
I know,
sound
we have
effects
fireworks
upstairs,
sound
please?
effects. Because that is, I mean,
Cute.
it really is that. I like, who doesn't love great fireworks?
It is just
Oh,
great.
Valerie, I
Well-
can see why this was gone in just, one season last year, sold out completely.
It to me, it is just the epitome of fireworks. To me, are the summertime experience that I wouldn't miss.
Of a celebration.
I just
Yeah, it's
wouldn't
true.
miss it. I wouldn't miss it. But you know what? We have white, we have black, there's New Year's, there's weddings, there's anniversaries. What are you celebrating?
Yeah.
I know summer's coming.
Yeah.
I know the patriotic holidays are important as we kick off and the 4th and all through the summertime. But there are other celebrations going on. There's graduation, there's baby showers or
Yeah.
bridal showers or that whole white wedding look, which
Yeah.
often weddings now have a fireworks component.
Of course.
They do. I just love that this allows you to, and maybe it's a graduation and your school colors are blue and white or red and
Oh,
white,
wouldn't that be
and you're in charge of decorating for the athletic banquet. Okay, just go ahead and be that person.
You're that. Yeah,
Just go
you are.
ahead. Yeah, they'll
love
be
it.
talking about you for years.
I know.
I love it.
So a couple things I do want to mention.
Yes.
So again, your set of 3, and the set of 3 is what's sold out completely. That was all we had last season, and they were gone. They sold out completely. They're back in those original sizes. So you've got the 4-inch sphere, you've got the 5-inch sphere, and then you've got your 7-inch sphere. All 3 of those, that will be $69. Your easy pay there works out to $13. And then we do have brand new today, the 8-inch sphere.
Oh, let's just give them
and
a little
can we
love,
just
shall
show
we?
these?
Yes.
Wow.
Look at them.
Look at that. $46 price. Remember, everything is on Easy Pay, so $9 and change is the way your Easy Pay breaks out. And so you've done that also, so in the red, the white, the blue, and the black.
Yes, those exact same single colors. And you know, I was just looking at the multi and thinking, okay, if I'm at home, or maybe you picked up the multi last year and you're wanting to add to that, I'm thinking because the blue is small, I would get the large blue because now
That really brings a little
you're
more blue
really
to it.
bringing a little bit more blue to the story.
Yeah.
Just a suggestion. You guys are going to pick what you want, but I was just thinking, what would I do? What color? Or maybe it's the blue oversized hurricane that we offered earlier. Let's go.
Because I would love for you to show what you've done. Remember,
Sure.
you're going to choose either your set of 3 or your 8-inch, and many people are getting both.
Well,
All
our
right.
USA is trying to steal the show. Go figure. So we're going to just park them over here for a moment. Yes, you guys are coming up, so don't go away. But look at how red, white, and blue.
Wow.
We raised it up on a lift. We have the lifts in navy and white and in red. Any of those would work.
Okay.
And look at just how simple and sweet that is.
No.
Then,
That's a complete set right there, the red, white, and blue.
yes, the
Okay.
7,
That's your set of
5,
3.
and the 4.
Okay.
And then on the ends, I do love that we did use the blue. Maybe you want to keep it all spheres.
Okay.
And we just you
That
pop,
would-
pop it
that
right in there.
There we are.
You
I'm
know what?
helping.
I've seen your post. You're good. But I love this. And so maybe we spread that out a little bit and a little bit. So maybe this is the right look for you with the oversized being the book, but keeping it all spheres.
Yeah.
Back here, what did we do? We paired the oversized sphere with our oversized hurricane. And now our scale is true here. And we even elevated the hurricane, which really gives you that dramatic height.
That's really
That's
really
a
lovely.
sweet look. And then in the cubbies, we were a little more purist of the colors of the blues on either side. And then on the
love what you've
on the
done
shelf,
here.
just maybe it's a cubby.
Look at that.
Right?
Yeah.
Where you want to have that twinkling, celebratory firework light.
And we're gonna, I think, yeah, Queenie's gonna come in close because that's a set of 3 all red.
Yes. Yes. With your picks, just to give it that little floral touch from our Queen Anne red, white, and blue collection. And then let's go to the front table, if we could, where we have the black here. And then I'm going to bring over a black oversized sphere.
Because
and
we have one
can look at
beneath
that.
as well, like right down below. Like, so if
Yes.
you've got layers.
Yes, so here we are.
Okay.
And maybe, well, just to be consistent, we'll put it on white. But you know it does both colors. And here's the other, and we'll pop that right over here.
We'll put this one on this pedestal. So this is what's nice. I'll move this just for a second,
Yes.
just so you can see that.
Yes.
But I mean, put it on any surface, wherever you'd like. Layer them and stagger them and stack them, however you'd like. It does create that wonderful firework effect, and there's something just celebratory about that. Whether you're choosing red, white, blue, or black. And remember, the 8-inch sphere, that's new today. We didn't even have it last year when these spheres sold out completely. So they're back, they're popular. Remember, if you're getting the set of 3, you've got your choice of the multi, the red, the white, the blue, or the black.
Yes.
And if you're choosing the 8-inch sphere, those are all done in your solid colors. And by the way, closing on 1,000 of these already gone. Everything's on 5 easy monthly payments. So this is a wonderful way to display them.
It is, and there's something so simple about the black with cream. I mean, you can see we paired it with just some pretty peony picks from our collection you can find on QVC.com. Our maidens, the irises, I know we didn't have enough to present, but look at the sweet ivory story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is like a really fresh, updated,
Yeah.
and yet you still have your florals with your geraniums and your sweet little peony picks.
And consider the spaces in your home. I love that you've shown us everything from what do I fill that niche with, what do I put on my sideboard or coffee table or sofa table or as a centerpiece for my holiday table, or just my day-to-day decoration where I want to change it out for the season.
Exactly.
It's easy.
Exactly. Well, there's lots to celebrate, and maybe what you're celebrating is life.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a renewed appreciation that every day is a gift.
I so love that you said it's funny. I was sharing in the previous show. It was a term I hadn't heard, but there was an article that was shared with me, and I was reading it, and it was about turtling, and I thought, like, well, what is turtling? And the whole article was the fact that people are sort of like a turtle would kind of come in to its shell, not in a bad way, but wanting to just be at home. Instead of, we're going to go out and see the fireworks,
yes,
we're going to invite all our friends and family and neighbors to just come to our house. Come, because we're going to make it a little fireworks celebration.
We got our fireworks right here, honey. Yes, yes.
So I think these are the kinds of things, like, yeah, maybe you do just want to spend time just enjoying your space at home.
Yes.
But you still want to make it celebratory and pretty and beautiful, and it doesn't have to be expensive to be absolutely gorgeous.
No, and these are those wonderful, affordable accents that allow you to do that celebration right at home.
And I have to say too, Valerie, because this is part of what I think these sold out completely last time. People so appreciate you. It exceeds our expectations when we get your pieces at home, and it's the kind of designer and decorator quality. You flip through magazines or you look at your favorite social media and you think, oh, I wish I could have it, and we can, thanks to you.
That means so much. That's why we're still here.
I love it.
Because of you. Thank you.
Well, here's where we are with the spheres. They're very popular, over 1,300 orders placed. Remember, they sold out last year. That was April. It took a year to get them back. So your set of 3 if you'd like them. There'll be a 4, a 5, and a 7-inch size for the spheres. Multi, red, white, blue, or black. And then new today, we have the 8-inch sphere on its own. That one is priced at $46, and that's done in your solid colors choices, red, white, blue, or black. Item number is H502566. Now, I do want to mention, because you saw Valerie sort of staggering heights